Hi guys, and welcome back to my 10 commandments for building your first $1 million business. These are all the things that I wrote down, going broke, having to get it all back again, and getting it back really quick. I think it's easier the second time round because you kind of know the rules, and it's really just a determination factor then, and have you got the mindset and the mind strength to actually reapply yourself. And when you make that decision, it is easier the second time around, and it's faster. But as I say to everyone that I mentor, and I love doing this, anyone can do it. It doesn't take special skill sets, doesn't take anything, a cheap, rubbishy notepad with some notes written on it like this, get yourself a little spot like this to come down and start your day. I think that is absolutely fantastic. But it's number 8, and this is a foregone conclusion. This is it should have been number 1 really, but it's number 8 on my list. I wrote it down. Remember, I wasn't really thinking about the particular order. There were just 8 and 10 things I had to do. This is number 8, and it is my biggie. It is be a networker. Networking is massive. If you know me, I live in WA. If I live in WA, I live in West Australia, or you live in Queensland, I'd say District 32 is the ones to get into. No, they don't sponsor the show, guys. They just high quality people that run it, and high quality people that are in it, and everyone's in there to help each other. And this is what networking is about. If you've got the attitude, if you help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want, and you go in with that attitude, you will blitz it. You will make so much money. You'll get, there's a gentleman called Peter Butler who's in District 32. Hi Peter, how you going? The generosity and the knowledge that he actually shares, and he's a web developer, but far beyond that, really makes your websites work. What's his catchphrase? I'm trying to remember it now, and he's going to slap me now because so you should remember. But it's really websites that work, effective websites, and yeah, he shares his knowledge. No wonder he's successful. So when you go networking, don't go networking with what can I get out of it, who can I sell to. Go networking with the attitude of who can I help. Not that if I help 10 people become millionaires, if it was my case, I know I'll make $1 million. It's just, it might take me 20. Maybe I'm not that smart, and maybe I'm a bit slower than the rest of them. So I have to go help 20 people become millionaires. But you know how easy that is? It's really not that hard, and I really, smarter websites, that's Peter, smarter websites, and they are smart as well because they work. But yeah, so go with the attitude when you go networking. How many people can I find to help? And don't ask for anything. I quite often get told, well, you've helped me, what can I do for you? And I say, well, I'm sure something will come up. And that is a truth. I am sure something will come up. I'm absolutely positive on it, because I know that the more people I help to get what they want, to introduce them to people who can help them along the way, the more I do that, the better chance I've got of being successful. As a few of you know, I do portrait painting, and that's my other profession. So I'm a very creative person. I guess that is, if someone said, what's your core skill? It's creativity. And that's why I guess I run a radio station, and I love doing with creative people. I love creative ideas, and I love portrait painting. My portrait painting career turned professional because of the amount of people I was helping. I remember it was a grandparent, and they had their grandchild, and they couldn't afford to get a professional photographer in to do a photo shoot. And I said, well, would you like to have a painting done instead? And they went, oh, that'd be so memorable. That'd be absolutely fancy having a portrait and a painting done. And I actually did this for this couple, and the grandchild went and did the photo shoot. Spent a bit of time, had a cup of tea and a cup of coffee, it was, and we had some bickies, and we had a chat, and they were just mucking around and just let their personalities come out. Next day I went back and took a camera, and this is how I kind of work anyway, and took some pictures. Then went back and I actually painted this thing. It took me 2 or 3 weeks, I think, to paint it. I'm not really a fast painter. I take my time, and the career just took off, and I really haven't looked back since. So it was really good. There goes. You're wondering what that is? That's the bin men walking past. So yeah, Be a networker. Be someone who goes out there and helps other people get what they want. And don't ask anything in return. And I tell you, people will give it to you. You never have to ask. Hope you're enjoying these. Hey, join us on our radio station. You know the drill. I got great shows on there. Business shows, philosophy shows, mindset shows. Great music, because it's chosen by me. I'll get some comments on those. Why don't you join us on the 101 Connection, connecting you to success.